Welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIV. We are still working on the botanist, doing up their quest, and we are here in Southern Talland, the northern part of it, and we are collecting level 35 Lush Vegetation Patch. We're collecting laurels, and we're collecting the high quality laurels. So we need 20 of them for the quest, as you can see we have here. Took us collecting 116 regular ones just to get it, but we have it. So let's head on back to New Grenadia and let's get this quest started. Get our new axe. Ethernet. Let's get to that botanist guild and see how we can save them today with my purple tunic. Alright, Fuchucha. A feast, to say the least. So we know we're getting a better axe. 66 and 38. Nice. Not too much better, but it's better. I was expecting a secondary weapon. So it looks like the chest is going to be an upgrade. 3920. So yeah, chest's going to be a little bit of an upgrade. So we'll get the chest. Tickman. You couldn't have come at a better time. A dear old friend of mine has found herself in a predicament and is in dire need of a botanist's aid. Normally, I would not trouble you with a request such a personal nature. This task, however, should serve you nicely in your training. A contingent of the God's Quiver has just returned victorious from a hard-fought battle to Laxley, and my culinary friend Yanni has been tasked with overseeing a feast benefiting the occasion. Unfortunately, she is suffering an ultimately shortage of key ingredients. I would ask you to harvest 20 of the freshest, most fragrant laurel leaves you can find from the lush vegetation of northeast of Little Al Makigo in southern Tanaz. Then bring them to me for inspection. And then you see, we already got the leaves. That's what we just got done doing. All that harvesting. Only took about 30 minutes or so. I would ask you to harvest 20 of the freshest, most fragrant leaves you can find in lush vegetation. Alright, we have brought them to you for inspection. A savory spice made from the dried leaves of laurel brush, or as it's known by some, the Yanni brush. There you go. Let me see here. 1920, and nary a withered leaf among the lot. Yanni will be pleased as peas. Speaking of which, Tickman, do you know why Laura is so prized by the culinarians across the realm? Not only does it boast a most persistent aroma, deep yet not overpowering, the perfect accent to a savory stew or seasoning for a steak, but it also is known to stimulate the appetite. The brave men and women of the God's Quiver feast now, but it's only a matter of time before they are summoned back to the field of battle. Deliver the laurels to Yanni, that she might prepare a feast that will warm their hearts as well as sate their stomachs. Alright, so now let's deliver this thing. Oh, she's over here. What's she doing over here? Greetings, friend. Are you perchance the botanist whom Fuchancha entrusted my order for laurel? I am. Here you go, my friend. Oh, now you need to inspect it? Oh, you better inspect it. Well, I can see why Uchucha is always singing your praise. These will be among the crispest, most aromatic laurel leaves ever to grace my spice rack. Laxio raiding parties grow more relentless with each passing day. I fear that the day will soon come when we can no longer afford to feast our men as heartily as we do today. Still, Grenadia's fondness requires sustenance as much as they need their lances and bows. I am but a simple culinarian, but I would do what I can to support my countrymen. And yet, there's only so much I can accomplish on my own. In any event, I am grateful for your aid. Pass along my thanks to Fuchicha and let her know that I shall be calling upon your services again. Alright, run back over here. Because it's too much for them to ask just to meet up in the middle. So I don't have to be the person bouncing back. I hear you, Yanni. Was overjoyed with your delivery. Thanks to you, she'll be able to prepare a feast befitting the triumphant occasion. And yet, truth be told, I take no pleasure in martial victories. Every day that we continue to water the soil with blood, I fear we lose something of what we once were. There was a time when Grenadia and Laxu lived in harmony with nature and with each other. Is there no other way to resolve our differences than lance and arrow? Forgive me, Tickman, I do not mean to burden you with my troubles. We're taking the shirt. And there we go. We are done. So let's take a look at this. We got a new axe. Here's our old axe. Go ahead and get this stuff out the way. And let's see if it updates it. Oh, we got little feathers now. Look at that. Awesome. Let's go ahead and update that. And that's going to do it for today. So thanks for joining me. My name's Tick. And we'll be back another day with another quest. Y'all take care.